Welcome back to the second part of this video series, where we are going to continue our exploration into active listening. In part 1, we discussed what active listening is and addressed some common misconceptions people have about it. If you haven't watched it yet, I encourage you to check it out. The ability to truly listen and understand what others are saying not only demonstrates respect and empathy, but also creates a sense of safety and trust. When people feel heard, they are more likely to open up, share their ideas, and build meaningful connections. So, what exactly does active listening involve? Well, it's more than just hearing words. It's a conscious and intentional practice that requires focus and a genuine desire to understand. We are going to dive deeper into skills that are essential for creating strong bonds with those around us. We will be discussing the 5 key elements of active listening and how you can apply them in your daily interactions to become a better listener and build stronger union. The first key element of active listening is pay undivided attention. It's important to recognize that active listening requires our full attention. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get distracted by external factors like background noise or internal thoughts and feelings. However, to truly connect with others, we must make a conscious effort to focus on the person speaking. This means minimizing distractions and be fully attentive to the speaker. It's important to create a comfortable and welcoming atmosphere that encourages the speaker to open up and share their thoughts and feelings freely. It also involves being present in the moment and letting go of any irrelevant thoughts that may be competing for our attention. By paying undivided attention, we communicate to the speaker that they have our full focus and that what they have to say is important to us. This helps to establish a connection and builds trust, which is essential for meaningful conversations. The second key element is understanding the speaker's message. This involves not only hearing what they're saying, but also comprehending the meaning behind their words, which shows you are listening. It's important to consider the speaker's tone of voice, body language, and any other nonverbal cues they're using to convey their message. One way to ensure that you understand the speaker's message is to paraphrase what they've said in your own words. This demonstrates that you're actively processing their message and allows the speaker to clarify any misunderstandings. Asking clarifying questions is another important aspect of understanding the speaker's message. It shows that you are engaged in the conversation and genuinely interested in what the other person has to say. It also helps to ensure that you fully understand their perspective and can respond accordingly. By asking open-ended questions, you encourage the speaker to elaborate on their thoughts and feelings, which can lead to a deeper level of understanding and connection. Additionally, clarifying questions can help to confirm your understanding of the speaker's message and prevent misunderstandings. By asking questions such as, "Can you tell me more about that?" or "What do you mean by that?" you demonstrate that you are listening attentively and are committed to understanding the speaker's point of view. This creates a more engaging and meaningful conversation. The goal of active listening is to truly connect with the speaker, and understanding their message is a crucial step towards achieving that connection. The third key element is don't interrupt, respond appropriately. This involves not only acknowledging the speaker's message, but also providing feedback that demonstrates your understanding and empathy. It's important to avoid interrupting the speaker or offering unsolicited advice. Instead, take the time to digest their message and respond in a thoughtful manner, allowing the speaker to share their thoughts and feelings without interruption is a sign of respect and a way to build trust and rapport. It also helps to ensure that you fully understand their perspective and can respond accordingly. Of course, there may be times when it's appropriate to ask a question or offer a comment. However, it's important to be mindful of the flow of the conversation and avoid interrupting the speaker unless it's absolutely necessary. If you do need to interject, try to do so in a way that minimizes disruption, such as briefly acknowledging the speaker before sharing your own thoughts. There are several ways to respond appropriately to a speaker. For example, you could say, "So, what I am hearing you say is," or "It sounds like you're feeling it." Another approach is to use empathetic listening, which involves expressing understanding and validation of the speaker's feelings. For instance, you could say, "That sounds like a difficult situation to be in," or "I can see why you would feel that way." By responding in a way that acknowledges the speaker's message and demonstrates understanding and empathy, you'll be able to build a stronger connection with them and show that you value their perspective. Remember, the goal of active listening is to truly connect with the speaker and respond appropriately, creating a safe space for the speaker and allowing them to share their story without hesitation. The fourth key element is be patient. When practicing active listening, patience is key. It's important to remember that everyone communicates differently and at their own pace. Some people may take time to collect their thoughts before speaking, while others may speak quickly and passionately. It's crucial to respect each person's communication style and not pressure them to conform to our own expectations. Additionally, there may be times when the speaker needs to pause or take a break in the conversation. It's important to be understanding and accommodating in these situations, as it can sometimes take time for someone to find the right words to express themselves. Ultimately, being patient not only helps us to better understand the speaker, but also shows respect, which are essential for building meaningful connections. The fifth key element is remembering what was said. This involves retaining the information shared by the speaker and using it to guide future interactions. It's important to make an effort to recall the details of the conversation and use them to show the speaker that you value their input. In the context of connecting with others, remembering what someone has said can be a powerful way to strengthen your bond with them. When you recall and reference previous conversations, it shows that you were truly listening and that you care about their experiences and perspectives. This can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections and a greater sense of mutual understanding. Furthermore, by remembering what someone has said, you're able to leverage that knowledge to provide support and understanding in the future. You may recall that they mentioned a particular challenge or a significant event in their life, and you can reference that in a future conversation to show that you care and that you've been paying attention. This can create a sense of closeness and intimacy, making the person feel valued and appreciated. Taking notes is another way to remember what a speaker has said during a conversation. This can help you retain information and refer back to it at a later time. You can also try using mnemonic devices or creating mental associations to help you remember key points. Additionally, it's important to reflect on the conversation after it has ended to solidify the information in your memory. Now, applying the lessons learned in a conversation is vital for the 5 key elements. This involves using the insights gained from the speaker to improve your understanding of their perspective and to guide your future interactions with them. It's important to reflect on the conversation and consider how you can apply the lessons learned to future situations. By remembering what the speaker has said and reflecting on its meaning, you can tailor your communication style to better suit their needs. For example, if you learned that a certain topic is particularly sensitive for the speaker, you can avoid bringing up similar topics in future conversations. Another way to apply the lessons learned is to adjust your own perspective. By actively listening to someone else's point of view, you may gain new insights and ideas that you hadn't considered before. This can help you challenge your own biases and assumptions and broaden your perspective on the world. By taking the time to apply the lessons learned from active listening exercises, you'll be able to continue improving your ability to connect with and understand others. The supreme goal is to truly connect with the speaker, and applying the lessons learned is an essential step towards achieving that connection. Now, let's explore more practical ways to apply these 5 key elements of active listening in various situations. In personal relationships, active listening is essential for building trust and understanding. When friends or family members share their thoughts and feelings, it's important to pay attention. Show that you're listening. Avoid interrupting. Be patient and ask clarifying questions. By doing so, you demonstrate that you care about their well-being and are committed to supporting them. For example, if a friend is going through a difficult time, take the time to listen to their concerns and offer your support. Ask questions to show that you're interested, and be patient if they need to take time to open up. Another example, when working on a team project, take the time to listen to the ideas and perspectives of your colleagues. Avoid interrupting and allow everyone to share their thoughts. By doing so, you'll be able to come up with a more creative and effective solution. Additionally, in customer service situations, active listening is essential for resolving issues and building positive relationships. Listen carefully to the customer's concerns and show empathy and understanding. Avoid getting defensive or dismissive, and instead work to find a resolution that meets their needs. In community and societal contexts, active listening can help bridge divides and foster understanding. When engaging in discussions about controversial topics, it's important to approach the conversation with an open mind and a willingness to listen to different perspectives. Pay attention to the arguments and perspectives of those who hold opposing views, and try to understand their reasoning and experiences. By doing so, you can foster empathy and understanding, which can help to bridge divides and create positive change. Becoming an active listener can have a profound impact on your ability to connect with others and make a positive difference in your personal, professional, and community life. It's a skill that can be learned and practiced, and the benefits are truly immeasurable. So take the time to reflect on the elements of active listening and consider how you can apply them in your own life. Start by paying undivided attention, showing that you're listening, not interrupting, being patient and asking clarifying questions. As you practice these techniques, you'll begin to notice a shift in your relationships and interactions. People will feel heard and valued, and you'll be able to build deeper connections and make a more positive impact. It's important to note that active listening is not a passive activity. It requires effort, concentration, and a genuine desire to understand others. By investing in your active listening skills, you'll be able to create more meaningful connections, resolve conflicts more effectively, and make a positive difference in the world around you. So take the first step today and commit to becoming a better listener. Your relationships and your impact on the world will be all the richer for it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. We would love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so please feel free to leave your comment below. If you'd like to continue to learn more about building connections with others, consider reading the book The Lost Art of Listening by Michael P. Nichols, PhD. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, remember to stay connected and keep learning.